Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another powerful and very easy strategy. This one is really easy for you to replicate, and I need you guys to just make sure you stay close and watch this video till the end so that you can have full information that I'm going to be sharing regarding this strategy. This strategy is going to actually help you make money off the market if you follow instructions properly, and it's really easy to replicate. Like I said, it is really easy to replicate. I want you guys to do me a favor: subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, because I'm going to keep updating you guys with new strategies that work 100 or 99%. All right, you might want to wonder why I keep updating you guys with new strategies every time. Now listen to me guys, if you are not a price action trader, if you are not one of my students who has learned everything about price action, about being able to predict market movement, market direction, how to find good sniper entries, how to identify your key zones of interest, your key interest zones where you want to be trading from. If you are not that, guys, trust me, you want to understand that these indicators get to become stale with time, right? Sometimes the indicators get to become stale and they don't work as effectively as they used to work when it was newly set up. All right, so that's why we keep bringing you guys updated, keeping you guys updated with new strategies that work over time. So make sure that you stay updated, guys. Don't stay stuck with one strategy for too long, except only if you have back tested it as at the time that you want to use it. Make sure you always back test, especially every strategy that I post on my channel, guys. I am sending out this warning because I need you guys to understand that these things get to lag sometimes, and then you might not get the best of it as at the time you want to use it. So if I don't keep updating you guys, it means you yourself should update yourself. Make sure you backtest every strategy that I post on here, backtest every strategy that you get from me, and make sure it is still effective before you get to apply it to your real account. Okay, having said that, guys, I want to go deep into the video. I don't want to waste time. I'll show you guys the indicator setup. It's very easy. Like I said, it's just two indicators that we are going to be using, which would be the RSI, which is the relative strength index, and the moving average of oscillator. Let me just quickly go into it. Now for the RSI, this is the parameter, period 14, applied to close. Levels are just 90 and 10. All right, 90 and 10. And you can use the colors. If you are using the white background as my chart here, you can use the colors exactly as I'm using it. But if you're using the dark background, please make sure you use colors that are visible on your chart. Okay, now use the same colors that I'm using for styling, and just keep it like this, guys. Click done when you're done with that, and then come back to visualization and ensure that your styling is the same as mine. Please make sure you use the purple color for your for this other part, and then click done when you're done with that, and you will have it just as it is on my chart. Okay, you will have the RSI appear on my chart. The RSI would be the red line you are seeing that demarcates the levels, the level 90, the level 10, and then the purple line that is running inside. Okay, so having set that up, you want to go on to the next one, which is the moving average of oscillator. All right, moving average of oscillator. Now the fast EMA should be 12, the slow EMA should be 26, the MACD SMA should be 9. You should apply it to close, right? No levels are needed this time around, so you don't need to add anyone. And then for visualization, make sure it is on all time frames. All right, and also ensure to use the same styling as I'm using right now. Please ensure to use the same colors that I'm using right now, guys. So you're done with that, you just make sure you click done. All right, remember that you're using these colors if the charts of your the background of your chart is actually the same as mine. You can see I'm using the white background. All right, so make sure that you are using the same colors as me if you are using the white background. If you are using a dark chart, if the background of your chart is dark, right, ensure to use bright colors that will be visible on your chart. Now you're done with that, you simply just click done, and then you will have it set up already. All right, you have it set up already. Now that was a very serious spike that just happened here. Now this video is actually for scalping, not for catching of spikes. All right, not for catching of spikes. You are trying to scalp the market with this strategy. You're trying to just take a couple of ticks and leave the market. All right, try and take a couple of ticks and leave the market. Now for you to not be caught up with a spike such as long as this, all right, you're going to have to follow instructions carefully. Ensure you follow instructions carefully, and please ensure to always backtest, right? Using your demo account or whatever you want to do backtest with. Just make sure that you're not risking your money just yet until you are comfortable with this strategy, and then you can go all out and make money for yourself. Now you're going to have to take just 5 candlesticks off the market using this strategy. All right, 5 candlesticks off the market using this strategy. How do you achieve that? How do you achieve that? Now ensure that your chart is always on the 3rd zoom level. Ensure that it's always on the 3rd zoom level. Now looking at the green lines here, all right, you are only to, this is for boom market, boom 1000, boom 500. I would suggest that you just use the strategy for the boom 1000 market. Okay, it works more effectively on the boom 1000 market. The boom 500 or crash 500 markets has actually just failed a couple of times, right? But each time I use it on the boom 1000 market, it just delivers, right? It delivers more on the boom 1000 market than it does on the 500. So just make sure you're using this on the boom and crash 1000 index market, right? Now how to find a good entry using this strategy, right? If you are not conversant with price action trading, you don't want to go through the stress of having to, go through the top-down analysis from a higher time frame down to whatever 1 minute, 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. Make sure that you follow instructions. Now look at the green lines on your indicator window 1, right? Look at the green lines on your indicator window 1. Whenever you notice that this has happened, whenever you notice that it has come to the end point of it, right? Remember that you have to follow the candlesticks and take just 5 or 6 or 7, highest 10 if you want to target too much. In fact, do 5, right? You want to be very cautious. All right, you want to be very cautious. You don't want to get you don't want to lose your guard. You don't want to be too comfortable, right? You're looking at just catching 5 candlesticks. And how do you make an entry? Whenever you see this structure created in the indicator window 1, whenever you see this structure created here, and then you see that the candlesticks, the indicators is printing to the downside, right? You can see the steps are going downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now whenever you see the last one printed, and then a new one that is pointing downwards, this is for the bull market. Remember, if you see the last one having printed, the last one that is pointing to the downside, and then the new one that is going down, the new structure, this is the market structure per se, right? If it goes down, you enter your trade right after the first candlestick, that the first print of this indicator that is going downwards. All right, you take a sell and then just count 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll be out of the market. By the time the 5th one is counting, you would have gotten to the level 10, which is actually the supposed to mark out your support level. All right, and then when you know what happens when prices are support, it usually reverses upwards, right? So you don't want to sell when the market is about to go upwards. All right, so when you enter a sell right at this region, whenever you see this first candlestick prints, you just count 5 candlesticks and you'll be out of the market with all of these guys. You can see you would have caught the 5 candlesticks conveniently before there ever be a spike in the market, and you would have been out of the market, guys. You would have been out of the market. You just catch 5 candlesticks and you're out of the market. Or you want to do more, that's on you, but I suggest you just catch 5 candlesticks and you want to be out of the market. All right, let me show you guys more example of this happening. Now this is a very tricky one. Let me show you guys this one. You can see that there was a spike right here. All right, and this would have been an entry right here. All right, so having seen that the indicators have printed to the last point and another one has printed, now count after the first new one that is pointing downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have taken you down this to this point before the spike. That means you would have caught 5 candlesticks before the spike and you would have made your profit. You would have been out of the market. All right, you would have been out of the market. This is another example. You can see, allow the steps down to continue till it gets to the last one, right? You can see that we had the first one, the second one, the third one, the fifth one, the fourth one, and then after that printed the last one that started printing the next one that is forming another structure and going down, right? Now, having seen this particular indicator, this particular line close here, this small line here, having seen it close, and the next one opening and closing here, count with me: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would have been out of the market. By that time, you would have caught up to 5 candlesticks. In this case, we even had more candlesticks to play with. All right, but you would have been out of the market after the 5th candlestick, and depending on your equity, you would have made a lot of money for yourself, guys. So just make sure you understand how this works. It might be very tricky if you don't follow what I just explained religiously. So just ensure you follow it well. And then if you have any questions, come to my inbox on WhatsApp. I will drop my WhatsApp number in the description section of this video. I'll also leave our free Telegram group link on the description box of this video so that you can be a part of what we have there. We give free information that will help you grow. We give free signals sometimes, they help you grow. And then you can also see how the VIP members are doing. You can see that we encourage you to understand that this is real and you can actually make money off this market without fear. All right, if you see every other person making money, to motivate you, and you can actually get up and do something for yourself. So ensure to be a part, guys. Click on the link to join the free Telegram group. Look at this description section of this video and you see a link to join the free Telegram group. All right, you also see my WhatsApp number in case you want to be a part of my mentorship program. It is quite affordable. We are kicking off the new batch very soon. This is quite affordable, so just reach out to me and let's have it from there.